Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of Underground Pro Wrestling. Got some exciting action for you tonight. Up first, we've got action in the Mid-States Championship division. We've seen Spider making his way to the ring. The unpredictable disruptor. Just a reminder, the Mid-States Championship division is a mixed division, meaning that we have both men and women competing for that championship. And thus, this opening match is going to be an intergender match because we will have a female competitor taking on Spider in this one. Spider, a very unique, rebellious competitor. Quite the high flyer. Just unpredictable more than anything. Speaking of unpredictable and mystifying, if you will, we have Demonia returning to UPW. Former Women's World Champion. Looking to get the Ministry of Pain back on track. We saw two of her fellow members recently in the form of Brother Bugan and Brother Adams were in tag team action on our last episode. And the fourth member of the group, Sister Rampage, she was in action on our Patreon. Be sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. Get access to everything a week early. You also have access to exclusive content that will not be shown on YouTube. Now for the task at hand, excuse me. There's the bell for opening contest, and immediately a float over DT by Demonia, taking Spider off his feet. Ooh, and a gnarly knee lift, to the face. Unpicked by Spider, misses. Picked up behind there by Demonia, and a standing switch by Spider. Roll up here, trying for a quick pin. Not even a one count before Demonia reverses it. Only one count before Spider kicks out. Quick lock up there as Demonia backs Spider into the ropes. He's trying to step in between them, but Spider with the cheap shot there. Not that it's above the Ministry of Pain to use less than favorable tactics. Up wrist lock there by Demonia as they go back into some chain wrestling. Nice reversal into a headlock by Spider. Escape into a waist lock there by Demonia. Looking over the midsection as Spider tries to get free, but Demonia rolls him up into a pin. Not even a one count, but Spider now reverses it. One. Demonia able to bridge out into a backslide. One. Only a one count before Spider is able to escape. Running Hurricane Rod there by Spider. Fast and furious action there. Only a couple of strikes. And to counter strike Spider. Both going after each other though. Trading strikes back and forth. Demonia now challenges Spider. He lays in with a chop. Standing drop kick there by Demonia, taking Spider out to the floor. Demonia was showing off. Catches Spider as he comes in. Ooh. The Black Widow's peak. Into the pin. One. Oh, no, only a one count. Spider's showing his fortitude there. Whip into the corner there by Demonia. Ooh. Interesting leg drop into an arm breaker there. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Ammonia gets the victory over Spider in the opening contest. Look at this counter here with the Black Widow's Peak. Gonna be whipped into the corner. A version of the Black Dahlia slam that she likes to do from a grounded position into an arm breaker. Didn't get the submission, but was able to get the pinfall afterwards. Ammonia victorious.
Hello everybody, King of Clubs here. I wanted to talk to you today about our Patreon. We've made some adjustments, some changes if you will, and I just want to go over them with you guys for just a brief moment here. So first thing I wanted to point out is that we have our $4 supporter tier. It was previously named something else. We decided to change it just to be more clean and more professional in that respect. So at the supporter tier, you guys get the following benefits. You get credit in videos, so future videos will have your name credited, usually in like the end screens or towards the tail end of a video that's going on YouTube, but you will be credited with them. Exclusive content, which means stuff that you'll only find on Patreon, will not be on YouTube, will not be on TikTok or any other platform. Ad-free content, so anything that has like an actual ad integration, or even just a mock ad integration, or even just like a Patreon ad spot like this one, that will be cut out of the Patreon version, so it's a cleaner, more streamlined version of the video. You also get access to everything a week early, so full 7 days early access that goes straight to YouTube, and again, it's going to be the cleaner, ad-free, exclusive version of the video that you would normally see on YouTube. It's going to be cleaned up, and it's going to be there 7 days prior to what you'll see on YouTube itself. Now, we also have another tier. This tier is a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be considered for anything. It really isn't. And that's our Royale with cheese. So for $3 a month, if you're willing to pay it, and you really shouldn't unless you just happen to have the disposable income, something that you can expend like that, sure. If you've got the extra money and you want to throw it my way, sure. But do not ever feel obligated to do this, because the benefits that you get is that you get your choice of a hearty handshake, a too sweet, or a fist bump if you were to ever meet me on the street. Now here's some caveats for that. You get your choice of one, redeemable for one, and there are some hoops you'll have to jump through to get to that. And it's just if you happen to bump into me out in the wild. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee someone paying $3 either, but that's beside the point. A more like realistic thing that you'll get is you'll get credit in videos both in text form as well as a vocal shout out. So like during the end sequence, when you're seeing like the text of like, hey, here's all of our supporters, there'll be a highlighted section for those who somehow decided to want to pay that much for the enhanced version, if you will. You'll get credit both in text form, but you also have me reading out your name as well. Again, within reason, because we don't want anyone using anything too vulgar. We don't want any like inappropriate screen names, so like be mindful of what you're putting out there. You'll get the exclusive content and the ad-free content like you normally would. Same thing with early access. All that stuff is still the same from the $4 supporter tier, but do not subscribe to the top tier unless you just have a ton of money. If you're some wealthy person that wants to just throw money at me, sure, by all means. But otherwise, don't do that. Please don't do that. And something else you may notice is that on the supporter tier, and only the supporter tier, there's a 7-day free trial. which means like if you want to just like see what we're about on Patreon, see the type of extra content you can find over there, I want to encourage people to test it out. Just check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. No obligation, no need to hang on. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys on this one. It's patreon.com/KingofClubsYT. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to this little read here, and hopefully we see you over there. Hopefully you get to see my exclusive content.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of UPW. Got women's tag team action coming up for you next. First, we've got the Party Girls, made up of Kimberly Newell on the left, and Lisa Carter on the right. Very colorful, very fun-loving. They can definitely get it done in the ring. Lisa, great technician, has some high-flying abilities as well. Kimberly, she mixture of striking and technical skill. Tonight they're going to be taking on another returning team known as the Backroads. Carla Perez there in the back. In the driver's seat, you have Teresa Price. See them pulling up in their roadster. Carla all fired up there. Carla is more the high flyer of the two. Teresa more the striker. Looks like it's going to be Kimberly Newell starting off against Teresa. There's the bell. Quick lock up and a standing clothesline there by Kimberly Newell. My goodness. Back over there by Teresa Price, fighting out of the corner. Quick go behind. Belly to back suplex. Nicely done. Kimberly rolls away. Whipping Teresa back to her corner. Tag made to Elisa. The double team there, but immediately gets caught with a forearm strike by Teresa. Series of strikes there, and a big face buster there by Lisa Carter. Now whipping Teresa back to her corner. The back elbow catches Lisa off guard. Modified neck breaker there, nicely done. Kick to the midsection. Went for like a running neck whip of sorts, but missed. Carter able to get out of the way. Price now forcing Carter into the corner. Carter hits a running clothesline, taking Price off her feet. Big back elbow there. Teresa able to whip Lisa Carter into her corner. Tag made to Carla Perez for the first time in this match. Double team here. Going for the rocket launcher, the assisted diving shoulder tackle. Carla whipping her back into the corner yet again. Lisa able to fight out, get a go behind, and a nice slam there by Lisa Carter, who's able to make the tag to Kimberly Newell. Running knee straight misses there, and Perez, ooh, nice tilt-a-whirl slam by Perez. Side Russian leg sweep, taking Newell off her feet. Kimberly has to roll out to the floor as Carla goes out after her. Through the strikes there, and a big spinning knee, taking Perez off her feet. Perez fights back though. Got to count to 4 here. Count to 6. Back elbows there by Perez, throwing Newell back into the ring at count of 8, breaking the count. Kick in the midsection there by Kimberly. Looking for another kick, gets countered by Perez. Gets takedown and a punch to the midsection, now going for the cover. Only a 1 count. See the shock on the face of Carla Perez. Back into the corner, but another back elbow connecting again. Perez now forced into the corner. Kicked in the midsection there by Kimberly, who then turns around and hits her with a forearm to the spine. Back and forth, now playing Perez on the top turnbuckle. She got in mind here. Ooh, a German suplex off the middle rope. Kimberly Newell up on the top rope here. Big diving kick. Taking Perez off her feet. Whipping her back to the corner yet again. A series of kicks there in the corner. Perez finally able to fight free for the moment. Nice tilt-a-whirl slam. Perez now seemingly taking control for the moment, trying to center Kimberly Newell for the moment, but Kimberly fights free with a jawbreaker. Flatliner there. Cover by Kimberly Newell, but immediately Teresa Price makes the save. Kick to the knee there. Perez able to whip Kimberly into the corner. Big forearm straight to the throat, it looked like. Now intentionally choking Kimberly is Perez. Good go behind by Carla. To backstabber. Kimberly makes the tag to Alicia. Carter comes in, gets in the midsection, and for a straight jacket style neck breaker, but gets countered by Perez. Perez going after Kimberly Newell, whipping her into the referee. That causes a distraction, and Carter was able to take advantage. Ooh, slamming Perez's face off the canvas. Now go up top. Diving splash gets countered by Perez. Up to the corner, tag made. In comes Teresa Price for the double team. Big punch to the midsection there. Went for a Hurricane Rub, gets countered into a power bomb. Carter now whipping Teresa to her corner, but gets countered with an elbow. Ooh, modified backbreaker, neckbreaker by Carter. Big knee drop to the arm. Teresa Price getting up to her feet slowly. Being whipped to the corner. Nope, countered by Teresa Price, forcing Carter to the corner instead. But a Back elbow there by Carter, fighting free, and hits a running drop kick. Price able to make the tag. In comes Carla Perez, who gets whipped out onto the apron immediately. Forearm strike, allowing her to fight her way back into the ring. Kicking a spike DDT there by Perez into the cover. Not even a 1 count before Carter's able to kick out. Carter rushing Perez into the ropes. Perez is answered with the back elbow. Back and forth, counter for counter between these ladies. Ooh, nasty kick to the face there. Carter whipping Perez into the corner. Tag made. In comes Kimberly Newell. Actually hanging there for a suspended drop kick. With the assist from Carter. Springboard moonsault by Kimberly. Now they're up to the middle rope here. Diving knee drop misses though. Chop block misses. Boot to the face for her trouble. O'Neal now getting off the ropes, going for running elbow drop but missed. Instead gets countered with a basement drop kick by Perez. Big strike there by Perez. Ooh. Kind of a page turner style maneuver. Tag made. In comes Teresa Price. It's caught with a series of strikes there. A suplex attempt by Kimberly, but Price able to escape and had a chop block there. That's Price who has Kimberly in the corner, but Kimberly fights out and hits a German suplex. The ripcord lariat. Tag made. In comes Alicia Carter. Back elbow there by Price. Let's go behind here. And for a, it's like a dragon suplex, but gets countered into a jawbreaker. Price now whipped into the corner, tag made. In comes Kimberly Newell again. That assisted drop kick to the face. To the ropes, bringing forearm misses. Kick to the midsection there, and Shining Wizard. Rather than going for the pin, Carter tags back in, or she's like Kimberly tags Alicia back in. Teresa with a takedown. Immediately an up kick by Carter. Has her in the crossface. Trying to go for a submission here, and save made by Carla Perez. Nice face buster there. Whipped into the corner there. Tag made, in comes Perez. Go for the double team here. Launching her, Perez gets launched with that shoulder tackle. With Perez and Carter rolling out to the floor. Carter slamming Perez back, the back of Perez's head down hard on the floor. And Trapped just stomping away. Okay, count for 5 here. Count to 6, and Carter's able to get back into the ring. Count to 9, and Perez is down on the floor. The Party Girls wouldn't be a count out. Perez just not having enough to get back into the ring. May have gotten her bell rung when she got slammed on the floor. A very hard-fought match between these two teams. It's the Party Girls who get the win. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of Underground Pro Wrestling. Time for some singles action in the women's division. Up first, we've got Odyssey Rift making her way to the ring. Powerhouse independent wrestler who's making herself known to Underground Pro Wrestling. As mentioned previously, there was a battle royal and other matches held on Patreon as part of an episode 0 event. Be sure to check that out. Link will be in the description down below. There are plenty of rewards on our Patreon. Definitely worth the watch, I think. Also allows you access to content early as well as exclusive content. Odyssey Rift's opponent tonight is a proud Canadian, Josie Jane, making her way to the ring. Josie, very talented all-around athlete, looking to possibly earn herself a Women's World Championship match. Winner of this matchup will certainly be in contention for it at our upcoming events, First Blood. There's the opening bell. Immediately a basement dropkick to the knee by Josie Jane, trying to take the more powerful wrestler off her feet. Immediately Odyssey's back up to her feet. Lock up here. Odyssey forced back into the corner. A nice clean break, and a nasty headbutt there by Odyssey, staggering Josie Jane for the moment. Big stalling vertical suplex by Odyssey Rift. Just taking her time. Oh. I see stomp there by Odyssey. Into the ropes and a tilt-a-whirl slam into a quick cover. 1. Not quite a 2 count. Josie Jane able to stay in the match, but Odyssey Rift is relentless as she's powering her up into a military-style press. Amazing strength on display there. Odyssey stomping down on the elbow. Now going up top here. Ooh, diving shoulder tackle off the top rope, taking Josie Jane off her feet. She's able to kick Odyssey Rift away and then hitting her with that jumping senton. She just strikes another military style press here, and again Odyssey just showing off with her power. Ooh, nice short arm clothesline of sorts. Odyssey now going up to the middle rope. Josie Jane staring up to her feet. It's caught with another shoulder tackle. Into the cover here. 1. Kick out at 1. Almost immediately. Big takedown there. Odyssey Rift picking up. Ooh. Military press into a power slam. Josie Jane staggered. And for a power bomb, it looks like, oh, running Liger bomb. Cover here by Odyssey Rift. 1, 2, 3. A decisive victory for Odyssey Rift, just overpowering Josie Jane. Josie had a little bit of offense, but not much. It was mostly Odyssey Rift from the beginning, just overpowering her. See that tilt-a-whirl slam there. Almost seemed like any time that Josie Jane got anything going, she would get caught into that military press into the power slam. And immediately picked up and hit with the running Liger bomb into the cover. Referee right there, looked close to the ropes, but the referee was right there to see it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time for some tag team action in the men's tag team division for this episode 4 of Underground Pro Wrestling. Up first, we've got the Marauders making their way to the ring. You see Mondo on the right, Archer on the left. Two absolute beasts in the ring. Big, powerful guys. Looking to make a statement in the tag team division. Both these guys are highly athletic for their size as well. Tonight they're going to be in tag team action against a team, a couple independent wrestlers pairing up to be Legado de Lucha. You see El Mago Jr. on the left there, or in the purple, I should say. And El Ordinario is in the white and red. Very flashy, very energetic. Be interesting to see how they use their Lucha Libre skills in this tag team match against two absolute beasts, absolute powerhouses, such as Mondo and Archer. Immediately Mondo and Archer just take until El Mago Jr. Overwhelming him there in the corner with the Tree of Woe and immediately choking him with the boot. Mago able to kick out though. Fighting back up to his feet. Whipping Mondo into the corner. Back elbow there right to the face. Back elbow countered by El Mago. He up there by Mondo. Yeah, big standing clothesline, my goodness. Tag made, in comes Archer. This man is just freakishly huge. One of the tallest men we have, if not the tallest man we have on the roster. Ooh, and a short arm clothesline as El Mago is trying to get away. Ooh, not quite a 2 count. Forcing El Mago Jr. into the neutral corner. Able to fight free though. Throwing clothesline, just crumpling El Mago Jr. Ordinario was trying to offer for the tag, but Archer cutting him off. Running clothesline missed that time, and ooh, gnarly punch to the knee there by El Mago Jr., but seemingly no effect on Archer as Archer just stands back up and forces him back to the corner. Tag made by the Marauders. Double team here. Double back body drop. Not that men with that much size and power need to be double teaming, but they are ruthless. Mago Jr. able to reverse, whipping Mondo into the corner. Going for a bulldog and hits it. Tag made to El Ordinario. Nice evasion there as Mondo tries to get back to his feet. Standing Uranagi, my goodness. Just spiking Ordinario. A right power slam there. This is less of a tag match and more of a mauling. by the Marauders. Ordinario's trying to fight back though. Not one to go down without a fight, that's for sure. Tag made, and now it's Legado de Lucha with the double team. Backbreaker into the double stomp. Nice combination there. Springboard moonsault misses though, overshooting Mondo. Archer tags in, just shoving El Mago Jr. away and taking him down with a big clothesline. Ooh, another clothesline by Archer. El Mago Jr. is in a world of hurt. It's just drop throw first across the top rope. Trying to kick Archer away. Trying to stick and move. It seems like every time he lands a hit on Archer, it just makes Archer angry. Even more angry, I should say. As arm drag takedown by Mago. Ooh, STO gets countered by El Mago Jr. One for sliced bread. Sit out sliced bread. Nicely done. Immediately Archer just shoves him away. Ooh. Big running cutter there by El Mago Jr. onto Archer. Only a 2 count though. Archer immediately reverses Mago into the corner. Just choking him with his boot. Ordinario wants to help his partner, but he's not able to do much at this stage, it seems. Archer tags out, in comes Mondo. Tag made, in comes Ordinario. Ooh. So there's a strike by Ordinario. Neckbreaker. Into a cover. Only a 1 count. Springboard. Oh, went for a moonsault, but gets countered by Mondo. Running cross chop there by Mondo. Explosive speed from the big man. Goes for a cover, but El Mago Jr. able to make the save. Catches him. Switchblade into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and the Marauders get the victory. I'll give Legado de Lucha a lot of credit. Put up a lot more of a fight than it seemed like they were going to at first. In the end, they just were not able to overcome the Marauders. El Mago Jr. may have hit Archer with his best shot with that running cutter. But ultimately, in the end, it was that running cross chop by Mondo onto Ordinario. And then the switchblade finished the job, putting Ordinario out for the match.
Hello everybody, King of Clubs here. I wanted to talk to you today about our Patreon. We've made some adjustments, some changes, if you will, and I just want to go over them with you guys for just a brief moment here. So first thing I wanted to point out is that we have our $4 supporter tier. It was previously named something else. We decided to change it just to be more clean and more professional in that respect. So at the supporter tier, you guys get the following benefits. You get credit in videos, so future videos will have your name credited, usually in like the end screens or towards the tail end of a video that's going on YouTube, but you will be credited with them. Exclusive content, which means stuff that you'll only find on Patreon. It will not be on YouTube, will not be on TikTok or any other platform. Ad-free content, so anything that has like an actual ad integration, or even just a mock ad integration, or even just like a Patreon ad spot like this one, that will be cut out of the Patreon version, so it's a cleaner, more streamlined version of the video. You also get access to everything a week early, so full 7 days early access that goes straight to YouTube. And again, it's going to be the cleaner, ad-free, exclusive version of the video that you would normally see on YouTube. It's going to be cleaned up, and it's going to be there 7 days prior to what you'll see on YouTube itself. Now, we also have another tier. This tier is a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be considered for anything. It really isn't. And that's our Royale with cheese. So for $3 a month, if you're willing to pay it, and you really shouldn't unless you just happen to have the disposable income, something that you can expend like that, sure. If you've got the extra money and you want to throw it my way, sure. But do not ever feel obligated to do this, because the benefits that you get is that you get your choice of a hearty handshake, a too sweet, or a fist bump if you were to ever meet me on the street. Now, here's some caveats for that. You get your choice of one, redeemable for one, and there are some hoops you'll have to jump through to get to that. And it's just if you happen to bump into me out in the wild. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee someone paying $3 either, but that's beside the point. A more like realistic thing that you'll get is you'll get credit in videos both in text form as well as a vocal shout out. So like during the end sequence, when you're seeing like the text of like, hey, here's all of our supporters, there'll be a highlighted section for those who somehow decided to want to pay that much for the enhanced version, if you will. You'll get credit both in text form, but you also have me reading out your name as well. Again, within reason, because we don't want anyone using anything too vulgar. We don't want any like inappropriate screen names, so like be mindful of what you're putting out there. You'll get the exclusive content and the ad-free content like you normally would. Same thing with early access. All that stuff is still the same from the $4 supporter tier, but do not subscribe to the top tier unless you just have a ton of money. If you're some wealthy person that wants to just throw money at me, sure, by all means. But otherwise, don't do that. Please don't do that. And something else you may notice is that on the supporter tier, and only the supporter tier, there's a 7-day free trial, which means like if you want to just like see what we're about on Patreon, see the type of extra content you can find over there, I want to encourage people to test it out. Just check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. No obligation, no need to hang on. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys on this one. It's patreon.com/KingofClubsYT. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to this little read here, and hopefully we see you over there. Hopefully you get to see my exclusive content.
Welcome everybody to the main event of episode 4 of Underground Pro Wrestling. Got men's singles action for you, as the Englishman Tavish making his way to the ring. A legend of independent pro wrestling, British wrestling. Certainly been in the ring with a variety of various talents, some legendary names to be sure. Now he's looking for one last run, a farewell tour, if you will, here in Underground Pro Wrestling. Says he still has it in him, but this might be his final year. The opponent tonight, though, much younger, much hungrier talent, the former Hector Flores. A man who is very skilled, great all-around athlete. Has his own version of lucha libre that he likes to utilize. Hector said he's ready for the main stage. He's ready for the big opportunities. He's come to Underground Pro Wrestling to take his opportunity. Yeah, I believe he's got some resentment towards Tavish. Possibly taking his spot, in his opinion. This match would be a good opportunity to see who moves on, who gets those opportunities, who gets a chance at the world title. Tavish trying to lock up early, going for a quick waist lock here. Big waist lock takedown there by Tavish. Working over the body of Hector Flores. Nice up kick there by Hector. Springboard off the top rope into a moonsault. Nicely done. Stomping away at Tavish in the corner. And hitting him with a basement drop kick as well. Working over the arm for the moment. Series of strikes there by Flores, but Tavish able to reverse into a neck breaker. Flores has to roll out to the floor. Give himself a breather, but then getting caught with a jawbreaker immediately. Tavish now backing Flores to the corner. Ooh, big overhand chop. And another one. There's some elbows to the midsection there by Flores. Springboard drop kick, taking Tavish off his feet. A scoop slam, putting Tavish down. Flores going up top here. Diving elbow drop into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, near fall as Tavish kicks out at 2. See the disbelief on Hector Flores' face, though. Not happy at all. Ooh, big running clothesline by Tavish. He's firing up here. Second clothesline, ducking one from Flores and hitting a power slam. Tavish now going for a chin lock. Flores able to quickly escape though. Flores now looks to the corner. Big overhand right by Tavish. Tavish taking the top turnbuckle pad off though. Immediately the referee goes to Tavish had the referee distracted as he went to work over Hector Flores. Ooh, a series of strikes there. Staggering Flores. Ooh, boot to the face. Back elbow there by Hector. Bringing him up. It's like a gory bomb. Into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, another near fall. Hector now going up top. Frog splash gets countered by Tavish. Ooh. Tavish charged up Hector, but Hector got the knee up, catching him off guard. Running European uppercut into the corner by Flores. Oof. Ooh, and a tiger feint kick around the post. Springboard dropkick misses though. Tavish, standing dropkick. Trying to slow things down here, grabbing Flores and dragging him back towards the center of the ring. Flores kicking Tavish away, though. Ooh, breaking the boot across the face. This is a takeover there by Flores. Tavish right back up, though, and whipping Flores into the corner. Raking the face across the top rope. Ooh, nice. Modified neckbreaker there by Tavish into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, and kick out by Flores. Tavish is beside himself. Nice jawbreaker there by Flores. Punches there by Flores. A punch there by Tavish and a chop to follow it. Trading chops right now. Back and forth. Ooh, a big right hand there by Tavish. Open hand strike by Flores. Counter strike there by Tavish and a counter strike by Flores. Back and forth, and now it's evolving into like a hockey style brawl. And staggered kick in the midsection there. Flores into the gory special submission hold. Tavish able to break free and had an arm drag to escape. Big boot misses. A back elbow by Tavish there doesn't. Taking down into an arm lock and then a stomp to the back by Tavish. Go up to the middle rope here. Flores getting up to his feet slowly. Tavish, a meteor off the middle rope. Up kick there by Flores, taking Tavish off his feet. Flores going up to the top rope here. Changing his mind as Tavish was getting back up. Ooh. Cradle belly to back suplex. And Tavish gets the win. That was a hell of a main event there. Just diving elbow early on. Flores was trying to get the victory. It only got a 2 count. Good running clothesline there, a pair of them. Tavish was firing up. You see that spinning power slam. You see that modified neck breaker there, almost like a, not quite a straight jack neck breaker, but pretty close to it. This cradle belly to back suplex into the pinning bridge. Got the victory for Tavish.
This ends the day's broadcast schedule for KCPT Channel 19 in Kansas City, Missouri. KCPT is a non-commercial public television station licensed to and operated by Public Television 19 Incorporated, which is authorized by the FCC to operate on Channel 19 at an effective radiated power of 1 million watts. KCPT is a member station of the Public Broadcasting Service. Our studios and offices are located at 125 East 31st Street, Kansas City, Missouri, 64108. KCPT's transmitter operates at 2100 Stark, Kansas City, Missouri. Enjoy public television with KCPT. Good night.